Hi, this is Chloe here at Inner Whispers. In this second video on pendulum magic, I wanted to look at some more complex or profound ways of using the pendulum in magic. And one of those ways that I absolutely adore is using the pendulum in diagnosing yourself, assessing yourself, or assessing another person in terms of energy and what needs healing within yourself. And one way that I do this is to look at the chakras and ask for each whether that chakra is in balance. And if it isn't, then I have a little way of doing a spell using the pendulum in order to work on balancing that chakra's energy. In the first video I mentioned that pendulums can be used to tap into energy fields around us, or anything that we can be aware of at an unconscious level. And so, for example, while I speak about doing this for your own chakras, and I think that this is a beautiful way of working on your own energy, working on your own inner healing, you can also do it for other people, whether they are present with you or whether they are distant, in the same way that you can do Reiki healing at a distance, for example. In either case, there are at least two ways that you can use the pendulum to assess the chakras. Having calibrated your pendulum for the yes or no answer, you can then use it and ask for each chakra. For example, is my root chakra in alignment? And I have already checked this, and it agrees still. Yes, my root chakra is in alignment at the moment. Good, good. If you get a no answer for yourself or for somebody else, a way to start working on the alignment of that chakra is once again using the pendulum and holding it, and to start saying, my root chakra is in alignment, my root chakra is in alignment, my root chakra is in alignment. Now, I'm doing that with the root, which is already in alignment, so I'm getting a yes straight away. However, if you find one of the chakras isn't in alignment, and earlier on I found that my second chakra wasn't absolutely great, which is understandable because I had a gynecological appointment yesterday. So then what you can do is ask first if your second chakra is in alignment, or whichever chakra it is. And it always takes a little while to get that energy flowing. And there are two things here. You can look at the pendulum, that can be a way of reinforcing its message, but you can also look away from it and let it develop by itself, and that can be good if you're getting in your own way a little bit. So here I've been not looking at it and I've got the message, yes, my second chakra is not totally in alignment. So now I start saying, I align my second chakra, 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 I align my second chakra. My second chakra is in balance. 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 Now the pendulum is no longer telling me no it isn't, but it's not yet agreeing that yes it is. And with this you can carry on with the exercise, say for up to about 5 minutes, and you may find that you start to get the answer that you need as your mind takes on the message and shares that with your body, and therefore you actually create the change in your energy patterns. If that doesn't happen after 5 minutes, then I would say stop for the day and come back to it the next day, because sometimes these things do take time to work their way through, and so you can come back to it. And clearly doing it on camera is perhaps not the most effective way either. So I shall keep working on my second chakra, and I hope that you find this a useful technique, both for assessing your chakra energy balance or that of another person, and also for bringing it back into alignment. As I say, this is one way that you can do it. Another way that you can do, which may feel more appropriate, especially if you're working on somebody else's energy body through their chakras, would be to use something that represents the chakras in order to get a read on them, rather than have it be over your own hand, which can maybe give the message that it is about you. So one way to do that would be to use a scarf of the colour of each chakra, place that over your hand so that that gives you a different focus for it. Another way that you could do it is to use chakra cards. You can find these in quite a number of decks. There are some decks which are specifically just for chakras, and there are other decks that have chakra cards in them. For example, John Holland, both of his Psychic Tarot Oracle and Psychic Tarot Oracle for the Heart have chakra cards in them that you can then use, and there are quite a few other decks that have chakra cards as well. So for that, let's take a chakra card now, and I'll place this on my hand and then put the pendulum over that. And so I could then say the name of the person that I'm looking for, or I could say the name of the chakra once again if it's for myself. But it gives you a different feeling, I think. It's something that might be worth playing with, experimenting for yourself and seeing how you find it doing it this way, or doing it with a scarf, which, as I say, is another way of telling yourself what it is that you're working on, choosing the colour of the scarf to match the colour of the chakra. So once again, you could say, my second chakra is in alignment, my second chakra is in alignment, my second chakra is in alignment. Or whatever it is that you want to say, you could say it for the person that you're working on. And that is another way of creating that focus for that energetic healing, for that magical spell, where you're using the power of your own mind to tap into the energy fields and create changes there at that energetic level. I hope that you find these techniques useful. Give them a try. It can be really powerful stuff. Blessed be.